Well, yes. Well, that's what we're saying. We're saying that we're going to take off the HST off the hydro and the gas, and also your gas for your car. We're going to take the HST off a little bit by every year for the next 4 years, and we're going to put a cap on also on the price of the gas going up and down. And we're going to try to get some regulation out there that companies can't just jack the price whenever they want to jack the price up.
Henri, you have a real fight on your hands this campaign. What is it that you offer that the Liberals don't, and that the Conservatives don't, and the Greens don't?
Well, I think we're offering a good, affordable plan. Once we see the platform is going to be all out, people will see that the NDP has a good platform, and we're therefore the affordable platform for people, that they're going to see that they're going to have extra money left in their pocket at the end of the day. We don't see that with the Liberal, and we certainly don't see that with the Conservative. And I think that people will resonate with that, and they'll be able to hopefully they'll vote for the NDP.
Now with that, you were mentioning a lot with pensions, that you want to see an increase in that so every Canadian is benefiting from that.
That's right. That's right. I mean, the Canada pension right now is very, it's only like 25% people pay on it. And at the end of the day, when you retire, there's hardly nothing there. And we want to make this Canada pension a lot better, affordable at the end of the day when people retire. We have people right now, seniors, that are retired right now, and they're struggling. They're struggling day in, day out. They have to watch what they buy. They have to watch what they have to try to find an affordable house to live in if they don't have their own home and everything. So we feel that the pension should be for everybody. And that's what our platform is saying, is that we're going to fight to have pension for everybody. And it means that some people are going to have to pay a little bit more than they're paying now. But at the end of the day, it amounts to hardly nothing. But at the end of the day, it's a retirement pension that you're going to have, and you're going to have a nice income when you retire.
Alright, you've had a couple of kicks at this can. Do you think what do you think makes you better prepared this time around?
Well, we have a better team this time. We have quite a few people in the office that's going to be helping, and I think the platform is really, really good for affordable housing and affordable stuff that we have. So I think that again, once the people read the platform and they understand, I think that I feel like we have a leader that's out there that knows the issues and bring out the issues every day, and I think that we're going to be able to do that.
Now your leader has said that she's seen Jacqueline as a mentor. Now given his passing, how is that going to impact the NDP's election time?
Well, I don't think it's going to impact the NDP. I mean, we were all there doing the same work that what he wanted us to do. Of course, it is a big loss for us, but I think at the end of the day, we know what he wants. We know what he's pushing for, and that's what we're going to do. And at the end of the day, we're there for the working families and the working people, and I think that we're going to succeed with doing that.
Anything is possible. I remember running an election in 1990 where a whole bunch of ridings that weren't supposed to go NDP did. And I get that kind of feeling again. You have at this point no incumbent in North Bay. That changes the game quite a bit. You've got a very unpopular Liberal government. I know Liberals across the North, across Ontario, are looking for a place to go because they certainly don't want to vote for the Conservatives. So I think that gives Henri a really good opportunity here to say, listen, those people that are progressive in this riding, who think that who know they're mad at the McGuinty government and are looking for a change, the change is with the NDP. And I think for Tim Hudak, I think it's a question of the more that people are going to get to see him, I think the more people are not going to want to vote for him, is the impression I get. At this point, I think people have parked their vote, and as the election unfolds, and I think the leaders are shown and they start to shine individually, I think Andrea Horwath will do quite well, and I think it's good for Henry.
What is it that your party brings that that will resonate with those Ontario voters? What are you offering that the others aren't?
Well, first of all, we're not going to do what the Liberals and Tories are doing, which is to attack each other. I don't think the public wants to hear what you have to say about somebody else. I don't think people want to hear attack ads. I think people want to hear what you're going to say to individuals, how you're going to make their lives better. And what's our message? It's a very simple one. It's one about affordable change. It's about saying to people, we can make life more affordable for you. We can do something when it comes to your heating bill at home. We can do something about the price of gas. We can do something to help with your retirement. we can do something in order to minimize your cost when you're seniors when it comes to home care at home, that you're not having to pay out of your pocket for services that are not available in the public sector or the public system. So I think it is about affordable change, and I think the other part is for Northerners, when we unveil our Northern platform, I think a lot of people are going to like what they see, because we're going to deal with an issue that needs to be dealt with, and that is, how do Northerners have a real say about policies at Queen's Park? Far too often governments make decisions, the North is not happy because they're not it's reflected in those decisions, and we will talk about in our platform about how we can give the North a real say about how they're able to affect policy at Queen's Park, so when decisions are made, we in the North have something to say about it, and we can affect the change.
With such few seats, though, Gilles, how do you get a chance to make it? Because I've heard a lot of politicians say that over the last 20
listen, I'm not. Listen, the problem we have in Northern Ontario is there's only 9 or 10 seats compared to the 103. So in this case, we have more Liberals in Northern Ontario than New Democrats at this point. I think there's 6 or 7 Liberals. But what good has that given us in the sense of affecting the issues of Northern Ontario? And what we're saying as New Democrats, we need to make some structural changes at Queen's Park about how Queen's Park functions or doesn't function, so that the North can have a real say about the decisions that affect us here in Northern Ontario. Well, I think it's a culmination of a couple of things. I think the federal results are helpful for New Democrats in Ontario, and especially in Northern Ontario. We picked up a lot of seats in the North, we picked up a lot of seats in Ontario. The NDP vote overall went up over the last federal election, and I think what the signal there was, people are tired of the Liberals, both federally and provincially. I think, unfortunately, the passing of Jack is one of those things that gets people to sort of reflect themselves about what they liked about Jack or what they didn't like about Jack. And what I think we're seeing is this outpouring of emotion. A lot of people are saying, you know what, he was right. It is about how we can work together to make a better tomorrow. It's about not playing the politics of despair, not playing the politics of negativity, but looking at how you can work together in a positive way to advance change in our society so we can make a better tomorrow. And that's what we as New Democrats stand for. And I think, unfortunately, if there's anything that comes out of Jack's death, and I wish he was here with us, and I wish that wasn't the case, I think it makes people reflect on that. And I think at the end of the day, it makes people think there really is hope. And if it is about hope, I think New Democrats do well in every case.